Hello everyone. In the last slides we discussed about influence line diagram, rolling load diagram. Now we also again and again and same problem we can tackle with rolling load problems. Now we are going to take some more problems on simply supported beam, or we can say that a determinate beam on the influence line diagram. Here is the some definition, basic definitions we discussed about influence line diagram, and we tackled with. Now we are going to read some we can read some influence line definitions. What is the influence line? Here is the, you can see that writing some statements. And influence line is a diagram whose ordinates, what is trying to say that influence line, for example this is your influence line diagram for any beam. This is your influence line diagram for any beam. What is saying that influence line is a diagram whose ordinates, influence line diagram whose ordinates which are plotted as a function of a distance, which are plotted as a function of distance. Which are plotted as a function of distance. Now what is saying that give the value of an internal force, a reaction, a displacement at a particular point in a structure as a unit load moves across the structure. We read in the last slides, there is a beam is given. In the last slide there is beam is given and we have a rolling load of W. If this load is not given to us and we have to say that draw influence line diagram for a particular beam, just assume a unit load and just assume a unit load, and this unit load as a kind of or working as a rolling load. Okay. So second point is telling us the influence line is a curve that ordinates to which at any point equals to the value of some particular function due to unit load acting at a point. Okay. If this is the, for example this is the load, beam is given to us and influence line diagram is here like that. What is saying that an influence line is a curve to which at any point equal to the value of same particular function due to unit load acting to that point. If there is load is working on W and same load, and if same load we convert in a unit load. For example there is a 10 kilonewton load is working on a beam. If 10 kilonewton rolling load is working on a beam and we have a unit load working on a beam, two different loads, 1 kilonewton and 10 kilonewton, but in both of the cases the diagram of influence line, in the both cases the diagram of the influence line will be the same, the ordinates of that diagram. If for example For example, we have a beam like that, simply supported beam with a unit load, and simply supported beam with a 10 kN load. And what will be the influence line for both? Influence line diagram for both is same, and their ordinates are also same. The second statement saying us the same ordinates we will come if the loads its changes. If load are different, loads are not equal, but we have to draw influence line diagram for the same beam. Beam should be determinate, beam should be equal, and support should be 2. If 2 support we have on both beam, when and if we have a determinate both beam, then ordinates will be always equal. Now, in this last session, we discussed a construction of influence line, like construction of influence line, tabulated values and influence line values. What was the influence line values? If we have a beam having 2 support, how can we find a influence line diagram? Load is working is X and weight of load is unity. Take a moment about A. If you take a moment about A, RB into, for example, span is L and unit into X. What will be the sign? This is anti-clockwise direction and this will be clockwise direction. Now you can find the RB value. RB is equal to X upon L. Now we have a RB. If they are telling us we have to find the influence line for RB, first you can find the influence line diagram for RB. Then you have to find the first RB value. This equation will tell us the influence line diagram, and this tabulated form is when you get an influence line diagram X by L, you have an influence line value. You have a influence line value now. Just put a value of X equal to 0, X equal to 2.5 or something like that, X equal to L. Okay. This is the method we call the tabulated form. So, we can draw influence line method and the tabulated values. This is the sign convention here. Parameter like reaction, shear force and movement. These like R is reaction R, shear force V and movement M. How can we draw reaction? This is for positive, this is for positive. The reaction is that if the reaction moving upward, positive at that point when it is moving upward, if the reaction is moving upward, we will take a positive sign. Okay. If the reaction is going downward, we will take a negative sign. How can we decide that? For example, we have a fixed beam having one more support at end, load is working is W. For example, this is our RA, this is RB and this is W. How can we find that? RA will be positive, RB will be positive, but W will be negative. The first point is telling us this thing. What is the second point is telling us? Shear. How can we decide a sign for shear? As I told you in the last slides, as I told you in the last slides, if we have a beam, and its section is given x. Okay, so I told you that now we have a beam having section xx, and we have a sign convention. We have to draw for shear force diagram, and we need a sign convention. Then if the section, we are taking a force section right side and we are taking section left side, this will decide your sign. Here you can see that the section is xx, this is the left side of the beam, this is the right side of the beam. If the force is moving like that, for example this is like that, and force is moving here, two loads are working here, W and W. One force is upward and one force is downward, but the section we are taking here left side of the beam. In both cases the shear force will be positive. The shear force will be negative only when we are taking forces right side of the section. If we are taking right side of the section, the force will be negative. This thing we take as positive. Okay. Now for the moment, the positive for the following case, this will be positive when the following case, for example, we have a beam this having support AB, and we have to find a moment about A. Or moment about B. If you have to find a moment about B, you can easily take a sign like you are going to a clockwise direction or anti-clockwise direction. But in that case, in the influence line, or you are taking a bending moment for any beam, you have to take something real sign convention. That means that means if you going to draw a shear force and if you are going to draw a bending moment diagram, for that case, if you have to take a section, if you had taken a section and section is left side of this and section is right side of this, this will take a positive sign if your section is left side, and you have to take a negative sign if your section is right side. Here you are standing, for example, this is the beam here and this is the section, and you are standing here. And this is your section. You have to take a moment about x section. How you can decide? You can see that you are standing here, seeing that movement force is going here. If force is going here, that means this thing. Okay, and same load is working on, for example, W is working here, and you seen that the force is going here. Now here, and this is, so the two different forces in different direction. one is the clockwise direction, one is the anti-clockwise direction. So you can say that in the left side of this sign will be positive, and right side of this sign will be negative. How you can take a positive sign for that sections? Okay, this was the movement for positive cases or negative cases. Now here is the one problem is given, is telling us construct the influence line for the reaction at a support B for the beam of a span 10 meter. The beam structure is shown in here, having a span 10 meter length, and one is hinged and second is the roller. How we can draw for a influence line diagram? And influence line diagram at support B. We already discussed last time. We discussed for a 15 meter span. Here is the new problem with 10 meter span, almost the same instead of numerical values. You can find tabulated values. Tabulated values will come only when you find the influence line value. You can find influence line equation by taking a moment about you have to take a moment about A. You can take a moment about A, MA is equal to 0. Why you taking only MA is equal to 0? Taking moment, why you taking a moment around A only? Because you have to find a reaction RB. If you have to find a reaction RA, you can also take a moment about MB is equal to 0. Okay. Now you can find RB here. You have a value of RB 0.25. This is the assumed value, not a proper value, because unit load is here 1 at x. For example, this unit load is fixed at here, and this value is 0.25. Then after we can find the value of that RB. Same thing we are telling us. Let us say if the load is placed at 2.5 meter, if the load is placed 2.5 meter, for that load and that distance we have a value of RB is equal to 0.25 meter. We have a value of 0.25 meter value of RB. Now, but we have a value of unit load at x. Now we can find the RB. We can find the RB when MA is equal to 0, in the form of, the value will come in the form of x. The value will come in the form of x. The value of RB is x upon 10. Now we have a reaction value at RB equal to x by 10. Now we can tabulate these values for x equal to 0, 2.5, 5, 7.5 and 10, and we will get a value of RB equal to 0, 0.25, 0.5, 7.75 and unity. You can easily draw after this. You can take a values on x axis and ordinates on y axis of reactions RB, and this will give a linear variation. So this is the topic on the influence line diagram. This is the summary question of is telling that describe the purpose of to draw a influence line diagram. We know that what is telling us, draw the describe the purpose of to draw influence line diagram. Why we need a influence line diagram? We can also draw a bending moment diagram like that, simple bending moment diagram or shear force diagram. Why we need influence line diagram? This will give a brief introduction like bridges, girders and any other building structures where a cost may be before going to a construction work, we can analyze the where is the load is highest or not. Same way in the same way we can from our office we can easily understand that where is the variation in the beam or slab or something like that structure is maximum or minimum. This is the purpose for the influence line diagram for us, or for the so that, and competitive examination also influence line diagram is the very important for us. Thank you for the listening. In the next class we are going to discuss influence line diagram of simply supported beam having a uniformly distributed load. Thank you for listening us.